Poop. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to see something here. Give me a second here. I'm terrible. All right, terrible. I'm terrible. Very bad person I am. Well, now that somebody has an SSD, yes, she did. She did. I got her set up finally on her SSD, so everything should work a little bit more aggressive. Hold on, I gotta fix my cam, and I will be back in 2 seconds. You'll still hear me.
Oh my god.
You'll still hear me. Shush.
You know what I did? While he fixes his shit, you know what I did? I muted my mic hardware, like style. Like with, well, not exactly. It's still a software mute, but it's... And I muted myself double in the software. Scuba, I don't know. Like, eventually, I gotta get the hang of this. So, let me recap what you didn't hear. It is 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, and it's time for the show that brings you the best deals in vaping, broadcast from the VaporJoe's bunker in the heart of New Jersey, and coming at you from the Vaping Underground Live network on Vapors TV. Actually, it isn't Vapors TV. Holy shit, I need to change my script.
Oh my god, Tiger! Oh my god,
you're banned.
You're banned.
That's it. I am totally. We don't even talk about that. What's VTV?
You're banned.
I'm your host and deals diva TygerTyger, and with me, as always, is the infamous, proudly politically incorrect, and always devilishly handsome, and currently gray-screened VaporJoe. So grab a vape, a beverage, and don't touch that dial. You're in for 90 minutes of interactive, informative, and money-saving vape chat. Welcome to DoneDeal.
Yeah, that stuff. That kind of stuff. All right, better. So much better on the camera now.
I double muted myself. What can I say? I was being so careful that I would not interrupt our intro that I took extreme measures.
That was terrible, but it's okay. It's okay now.
Terrible. Easy for you to say. You know what, folks? We need for Joe to download XSplit and find out what it's like to actually run a broadcast.
You're right.
He
You're right.
is
I've
so
actually
critical.
never broadcasted.
He's never in his life.
The problem is when I do it, then
critiqued.
I'll just be like, "You're all fired."
Fuck that. When you do it, you'll be like, "Oh my god, you guys rock."
Like, oh my god, this is what you've been bitching about all this time? Really? Hit a play button? Okay. Anyway.
Screw you. I do quasi magic.
Yes, you do.
I do quasi magic on DoneDeal, and I tell you, Scope during Mod Envy does full blown, like, no holds barred magic. So you don't even know. You don't know. He don't know. He don't know.
It's okay. I am just looking for. Hold on, give me 1 second.
John Q says it's a newlywed fight. No. This is not a newlywed fight. This is like This is foreplay. You know, you haven't heard. You don't know newlywed fight. Like we don't broadcast that shit.
That's right. We don't broadcast that stuff because, you know.
Disturbed Vapor says, Tiger, go offline, then switch PCs with him. Let him try it out. We'll see you in a month. Exactly. Caffeine Kid, I forgot to bring my stick. I have like one of those back scratchers that's telescoping, and I have that tip, and it's just within reach that I can whack him with it, and I forgot to bring it, so there you have it.
This is really pissing me off. I'm trying to find. Alright, I'm trying to find the. I'm trying to put this live on VaporJoe's, but I don't want it to be a play. I want it to be autoplay on VaporJoe's. And I just need to know the embed code. It's like $A=1 or something like that to make a live stream live rather than you have to hit the play button. And I'm looking for the stupid fucking code, and it's not telling me anywhere. I did it last week. And it's pissing me off.
I'm just trying to get the music in a little screen cap here, and it seems tonight that's just eluding me. Let's see if we can do this after all. It's grabbing from the window behind.
Anybody out there have
There
it?
we go.
No, it's not that scope. If I put the live like this, what happens is you have to put. It's just that there's going to be a play button there. I want this to be live the moment they come to the website. It auto plays.
Scope is still in the room. Thank you, Scope. Yeah, there's some broadcast magic right there. Anybody that can run Mod Envy and keep his sanity and still manage to keep up with conversation, that's a broadcaster.
Just had it the other day. It's pissing me off. I should have kept it.
He says autoplay equals 1. Maybe?
Thank you.
There
That's all I
we go.
needed.
See? Thank you, Scope.
Thank you,
The wind,
Scope. We
the
love
wind
you.
beneath our wings. Yes, Condi, it is too early for a Shamrock Bomb. It is. But, you know.
Yeah, she'll blow her wad
the-
too quick. And
The night is still young. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Slow your roll.
give me a second. I just want to put this on the website, so just give me a second.
Oh, all right. It's got to go up on the website.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time, and I suddenly just got out of that, and I'm just like, I'm a moron for doing that, for not doing that. All right, so boom, boom, boom. Let's see if this works. Paste. 410 with save.
Hey,
Blog.
just tell them to join us here so they can be in live chat.
And it is live streaming. Thank you, Scope, so much. I just have to keep that. Autoplay equals goats. All right, so
Autoplay equals goats? What did you say?
are you not reading chat?
I said autoplay equals 1, not goats.
No, autoplay equals goats. Are you not reading Condi?
Yes, I totally am, but I don't think that will help you in the practical way.
It'd be like some weird thing, and then like 50,000 shares of YouTube of Google are sent automatically to my account when I do that. So, listen, I have to be honest with you. Today was a very sad day for me. A really, really sad day.
How's that?
You know why, Tiger. Why was today a very, very sad day? Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Joe. You never mentioned
You know what it is?
was a
It's the
sad
wine.
day.
Why was today a sad day, Tiger?
Today is the 22nd of June. There is no reason it should be a sad day. You got
Sad
your
day for
Father's
vaping.
Day gift.
Why was it a sad day for vape? Waiting.
For real? For vape?
What did you spend the fucking 2 hours doing today?
I spent 2 hours doing a lot of things, Joe. I spent
Throwing
time on
away a whole
recordings.
bunch of juice?
Oh.
Oh my God, you're
But
smart.
that's not sad. See,
No,
that's
it's
why.
sad.
No,
It was a culling.
That was cathartic to me. That was totally
no,
therapeutic.
It was all right. How about this? All right, for me, it was a sad day because what we did is we went through basically every bottle of juice I owned, and threw out, I don't know, 50 or 60 bottles of juice.
Yes, juice that expired in 2013, Joe. It was time to let go.
Right, you're right, but still, it had to go.
And hey, it wasn't sad because what it means is your shelf now, his two, count 'em, 2 Pammy's juice racks that hang on the wall are now all current, all up to date, and the shelf that you guys have seen that is immediately to his left, if you look at his screen, immediately to his left on the wall is a white shelf. It's got all his mods and is currently vape
No, all my current mods.
Okay. True. The stuff you're using and the juice you're using, and it's so organized and it's clean. And you're welcome, baby, because I'm the one on the ladder that was taking all that stuff down and cleaning everything piece by piece.
Well, yes, she was, but at the same time, these things need to happen. So, I mean, delegate authority, good manager doesn't work. But normally speaking, we had to, up there, most of that juice. When I say up there, I'm not touching the camera right now.
Pan. Oh well, I was gonna say pan your camera.
No, I'm not touching it right now. It's perfect.
That shelf is absolutely
But up there, none of the juice really went in the garbage. It was a lot of juice that was on the Pammy's rack. Plus, you have to remember too, I have a closet full of juice that I haven't even looked at yet. Kind of spooky. I have a closet full of juice. Also, I had to pull out, just all kind of batteries and out of my mods. I mean, there must be, I don't know, 40 mods up here that are in rotation. And then all the mods that are up there. I really want to take a picture of everything. Like, if there was a way for me to pull everything out and just throw it on the floor and take a picture of it, you guys would fucking shit your pants.
He would need the wide-angle lens. Let's put it that way. We're going to need the fisheye to make that happen. But certainly some order was restored. And as a matter of fact, 2 shelves, 2 rows in the Pammy juice rack, one of them, has now been freed up for my use. So that made me very happy too, because now instead of a wasteland of juice bottles that I need to get through, I have 2 rows in the Pammy juice rack to organize my
juice rack?
I said Pammy. What are you thinking?
Oh, well.
Wow. Freudian slip, Joe?
Perhaps.
In any case,
but
very, very wonderful. I love being organized. It is awesomeness.
Yeah, it really did. It was like an abortion up there. It was terrible. It needed to be taken care of.
That's a horrible.
That's what it was like, though. Terrible. Anyway, so
there was enough juice just on the shelf that you could have made.
Yeah, for real. You know what it was? Is I left so many mods with tanks on them that after a while tanks start to leak, and I just totally forgot about it. And there was a like 5 to 10 mils of juice just on the top up there. I'm just like, oh man, we gotta clean this off.
No joke. And juice, nobody should vape. Anyway, it's all cleaned up and totally spick and span. And I seriously want to take a picture of the shelf now. It is so inspiring.
But it looks like nothing. It's a crap.
It looks great. It's so organized. All your mods so lined up. Like my OCD is just singing for joy.
Well, what I was able to do after throwing away all kinds of juice, we were able to procure, I don't know, how many bottles are there? 40? 40 sealed bottles that are in code.
Oh, yeah.
To give away to people. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to give away some tonight on DoneDeal, because I don't want those to go to waste. But these are in code, 15 mil, 10 mil, various, all different kinds of companies. And that, like I said, I haven't even cracked the Al Capone safe. That's in storage somewhere.
Now, Lisa Brooks has a great question. She wants to know why Tiger doesn't have her own shelf. Why doesn't Tiger have her own shelf?
Yeah, why don't you have your own shelf? Go for it.
Because there's no wall space left.
Wall space?
Where would I hang a third rack?
Oh, her own rack. I thought you said your own show.
No, shelf.
Oh, shelf. Oh, well, you're right on that. But the problem is, to be honest with you, me and Tiger get a lot of juice. A lot of kids run mod me, and people always send us stuff. And we try as much as we can. But after a while, it gets old, or we haven't had a chance to give it away, or if we can give it away, we do. We send it to the old age vapors home.
We like to share.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate, and we do like to share. So like Joe said, we usually don't do giveaways on this show. This is usually just a content and fly by the seat of the pants show. But tonight, there's going to be juice giveaways. So you're going to get to try some of the cool stuff that we get a chance to try. And that's pretty exciting. We've got a little treasure trove set aside for you guys. So we're going to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to shake the lemon here, and it just leaked on me. But it's okay. I smell like lemons now. Unfortunately, there were some really cool mods, but the batteries were in there for so long that the batteries are now dead.
Well, and you guys wanted to know, you want to make sure I have my juice. Well, this is my desk setup. This is what I'm vaping at any given time. What's close to rotation and being tried is in the 2 shelves of the juice rack that he has now given me. So,
Yes,
I
I
am
gave
looked
her
after.
2 shelves. She may not have those, but yeah, like I said, we have tons of juice, so we're gonna give away. Like I have a huge box of juice over there. I don't know how many we're gonna give you. It's just gonna be the DoneDeal giveaway, and it could be
It's
1
going to be
bottle, it could be
how
30
much
bottles. We don't know.
it's going to be how much can Tiger fit in a padded envelope in a mailer. So,
Right.
surprise.
Yeah, and you'll probably choke on some of it and go, ew, and some of it you'll be like, oh, that's great. But free is free is free is free. Now, here's
wait. There's a question in the room. They want to know what's the 120 ml bottle in my desk box. Jag, do you even need to ask? Like, really? Come on now. Everybody knows what's in my juice box that is 120
juicy
mils.
box, what?
There is, hello, Joe, slow your roll. It's got to be Madscope. I mean, come on now. And while Joe talks, I will share some information with you.
How do I talk and you're going to share information?
Well, I'm sharing it.
Oh, okay. Where are we at? Juicy box?
Hello,
almost.
what? Slow your roll.
Yeah, she's in love with Manscaped. We all know that. It's all good stuff. But I did find some favorites while Tiger was going through the juice collection. I did find some like, oh, that's where that is. Oh shit, I forgot about that one. So I was quite happy with that. But we got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to be giving away, so it's all good in the hood. And I still have a box I have to send to Trading Babe. And I'm not kidding you. Inside that box, Tiger, what's in there? Like 30, 40 mods, and these are unopened, brand new mods.
Oh, yeah.
And probably 30 or 40 tanks I'm sending over to Trading Babe for free, just they can just have it.
Well, not quite, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's going to go to Trade and Vape. So, and that's a great, like, if you guys haven't heard of them, check out tradeandvape.com. And I'm going to, let's see if I can find a link for that while we talk. But those guys are doing a great thing. These are the guys that bring you the Vape Mania and Vapors Slam conventions, the TVA. Totally vaping awesome guys. And what they've done is they've opened a place called Trade and Vape, and it allows you to trade in your goodies that you are tired of. And make a little bit of bank, create some credit for yourself, and let somebody else get a great deal on gently used and properly used equipment.
Gently used.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great thing they're doing, and I've got the link in the room there for you guys. Trade and Vape, check it out. They've got their own juice lines, and listen. While we're talking about it, I got to tell you, the newest stuff, the Get Slammed line, I've been really, really pleased with. This is the peach, Get Slammed peach. It's a peach cobbler. It's yummy, straight up. And very, very, very soon, as soon as that tank is empty with the peach cobbler, I want to try the apple. This is an apple cinnamon sort of Danish kind of ish flavor. Check them out. Check out their juice lines. They're doing some great stuff over there lately. So, Trade and Vape. Check it out.
Awesome sauce. Trying to look at what they got going on over there. I'm trading. Let's see. You're gonna owe me $5,478. I'll take it all in juice. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we're just gonna send them over. Some of this stuff is real. Old. When I mean old is like brand new in the box, but things like just older copper tube mods. Nobody wants that shit anymore. Older.
Well, the fact is, though, Joe, there are people that want that stuff, and that's
no.
cool.
I'm saying it's not worth a giveaway like a Mod Envy, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, I see you there. But there's always somebody who wants some of that sort of legacy style equipment, and so that's why Trade and Vape is really, really, really cool. And they also have current stuff as well. Like, don't just think it's going to be like dated things. You can check out all of their stuff online, and of course, if you are in the North Carolina area, drop in and check it out. They've got another location, at least one more opening up soon. I'm a little behind the 8 ball on that, but definitely more than one location now.
All right. So yeah, so we had that sad day today. Well, all the juices went in the garbage, and we lit a candle for them.
I did not. I cheered.
Hey, some of that stuff I paid for, man. Some of that stuff I just forgot about. I threw away like 7 bottles of Five Pawns, which I paid for, which was like $30 a bottle back in the day. So you do the math on that one.
Sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart. I love you. When it expired in 2013, it's time to let it
I know. And a whole bottle of Grandmaster Reserve went in the garbage because it was 2014, dated. Well, out of that wasn't 2014 was the day it expired, and that stuff is worth some bucks back in the day anyway. So.
Well, and that's why anything I'm not vaping, I love to give away because I want somebody else to try it before it goes out of code. So
yeah, but I don't want to
get it out
open.
there.
I don't want to open the. I don't want to send somebody a juice bottle that I've actually opened. Like I had a ton of where I've actually broken the seal and tasted it, but I don't like sending somebody even a bottle with 1 dropper worth of liquid out of it because it just seems, I don't know, gross. So
a little bit. I mean, I know we store our juices very carefully, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's just kind of like, hello, do you want to try my used juice?
usejuice.com.
It's all wrong. But hey, listen, instead of talking about the past, why don't we talk about the present? What about vape mail?
No.
No vape mail?
I have no vape mail.
What are you talking about? You have no vape mail. You do.
I do?
Well, all right, fine. I'll start.
Well, I don't have it in front of me. You basically have it all in front of you, so you might as well do the entire vape mail.
I do, and I will. Fine. You sit tight. I will talk about vape mail.
I'll hold my breath.
I want to talk about this. This is something that came in and they sent us each a kit. This is so cool. This is lotusvaping.com. That's lotusvaping.com. They sent us each a Omega, and if I can get the glare to stop, there you go. Omega Sub-Ohm kit. Now, as you can see, there's nothing in there. That's because I'm using it. This is the super cool little cable that came with it. I love this little USB cable. It is adorable. But what it looks like all put together, and I haven't even had a chance to post this on Facebook yet. That is the Omega Sub-Ohm kit. This goes for $29.99. And I've been using this all day, and I will say, I think it's a great deal at $30. It is 40 watts out. There is no adjustment. There's a fire button. So this is a great thing to put in somebody's hands that is new or newer to vaping, okay? No worries about anything. The heads are 0.3 ohm resistance, and it's just a hit and fire, okay? So you can see there are lights. I'll show you. You can see the lights, and I still have most of my battery there. It's 3 out of 4 lights. Gives you an idea where you're at battery-wise. Great vapor, great flavor. It comes with the Omega tank. Everything you need is in the kit. And they were kind enough to send a couple of extra heads. I recommend, if you're grabbing one, grab some extra heads right away, because you're going to be impressed. This is just the simplest little kit. Really great. Check it out.
Yeah, I was impressed by it. I took a few hits on hers. I didn't open mine because, quite frankly, I may give mine away. Not because I don't like it, but...
You are so muted.
Sorry about that. I took a few pulls off hers. I thought I liked it quite a bit, but I don't think I'm going to open mine. I think I'm just going to give mine away. Not because I don't like it. It's just I won't use it because I have a ton of... I don't want it to go to waste, basically. Somebody out there could definitely use it more than I can. But it is a very, very nice little setup.
Now, my first of all, just to give you an idea, I'll compare to the K-Box. It is definitely way smaller than a K-Box. Very, very diminutive in size. My only complaints, and these, I'll be honest, they're very minor, okay? The USB charging is in the bottom. Okay, so now you can't stand it up to charge it. Not a huge big deal, but what I've found is the tank does not leak, so it's no problem to lay it down to charge it as a complete unit. The tank is not a top fill. Again, not the hugest deal, but these days I've kind of gotten spoiled with top fill tanks. Overall though, for 30 bucks, this is worth every penny. Well done, Lotus. You've done a great job. The Omega, I'm very impressed. Even, you know, vaping the expansive stuff I've got, I've been very impressed with this all day. As you can see, I'm down low on the tank, and I've been working at that most of the afternoon.
She's been working that tank, working it.
Working it. Yeah, absolutely.
Working that tank.
So for 30 bucks, this is a great first step for somebody who wants an aggressive vape right out of the gate, or for somebody who's moving up to a sub-ohm from something like a stick vape or something like that. 30 bucks puts you in a great position. Muted, Joe.
Fuck. All right, I'm not muting. That's it.
I'm not muting for the rest of the show. I'm doing it so we don't echo. Fuck it, we're gonna echo. I'm so sick of being muted. I think it's a great a portable vape. You know, a good pocket-friendly vape.
It is. It's very lightweight because it's internal battery. There's no batteries you need to put in. It's just a USB charge. You know, overall, well done, Lotus. Well done.
I mean, that tank alone used to be sold for $29. You know, you're basically buying a tank and getting them on free. I mean, basically, that's what's happening. And like I said, for 29 bucks, I didn't realize that was that cheap. That's great. So, yeah, hats off to them for doing that. I think it's a really, really great deal. And like again, you know, one thing we've forgotten about is new vapors. We've all gotten kind of selfish and worried about like ourselves and people like us. And you know, even on Monday, we used to give away free kits to new vapors, and that kind of went away. But I think the more new vapors we get, I think the community becomes stronger, and that's one thing that I think we've kind of forgotten about. It's like recruits. We need recruits. We need fresh blood. We need the freshman class. You know, so bring in the new people. So anything kind of new, newish, newbie-ish. Even though I could myself vape it, I think I'm just going to give away to new vapors.
Well, I totally agree with you, Joe. Not everybody can be a Greg Conley or a huge advocate. We can't all be on the steps of Congress, but we can. Every single one of us talk to the smokers in our lives, convert new vapors, grow the ranks, and that is one of the best forms of advocacy, is to just create new vapors. Mm-hmm. So now on with vape mail. You might wonder what I am vaping in that wonderful little Omega tank, and that is this right here, Infamous. And I thank Jay and Wendy, two of our hosts, No Saints Vapor and or No Saints Jay rather, and Saints Vapor, for sending me this wonderful package of Infamous juice. I'm vaping Trill in there. That is a blackberry and strawberry custard. Man, I tell you, I do not typically like that many vapes. I'm kind of picky. I like what I like, and that's what it is. You know, now I can recognize a good vape. Some of them I don't take to, but I understand they're well blended. I've only gotten to try 3 out of the 6 Infamous flavors that have been sent to me so far, and 3 for 3, they are winners. So these guys are winners out of the gate. I haven't even tried the other 3 yet. And already, I got nothing but good things to say about Infamous. Mayfield is a chocolate caramel cream. It is absolutely...
Little poopy.
Okay, only to you, and you didn't say so initially. Initially, you said it smelled great. It vapes great. It is beautiful. Coventry is a special kind of cake. I forget the name of it. Casada cake with strawberry and whipped cream. Totally decadent also. Love it. And now trying Trill this afternoon. This is blackberry and strawberry custard.
You say Trill?
Yeah, Trill.
Trill, like from DS9 Trill?
Trill.
No, DS9 for Star Trek DS9 Trills.
I don't know.
Anybody out there who are Star Trek fans?
You're a geek.
Trills.
Anyway, this is a great vape. I got to tell you right now. Check out giantvapes.com. Believe me, I never get this excited about this many juices, but out of the 3 of 6 that I've gotten to vape, now I've tasted them on my finger, but I haven't gotten to vape them all yet. 3 out of 6 are winners. For me, that is stupendous odds. You gotta try Infamous. It's one of the spendier juices, but so far I gotta say you're getting your money's worth. You know, and I don't say that often, so there you have it.
Alright.
So
All
thank
right,
you.
I gotta correct people. Tribbles are different than trills. Tribbles were it was an episode called Trouble with Tribbles. Those are these little furry guys that replicate like crazy.
Oh, I remember Tribbles.
Okay,
They're cute.
trills are they work with a symbiote. Okay, and that was on DS9, and that's where we met Dax. So, guys, listen, don't start fucking talking about Star Trek if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm a Star Trek junkie. I'm kidding. I am though. I am a Star Trek junkie.
You've awakened the geek.
Yes, I am a Jedzia Dax. Yes, Jedzia.
So, I think that about sums it up for vape mail. Now, I still have 3 flavors of Infamous to get through, but I'm looking forward to that this week. And so far, so good. So do check them out.
Yes, and there was no Enterprise number on DS9. Anyway, well, it was on the space station. Anyway, so. Anything else on?
That sums it up for vape.
Yeah. It was a light week. I'm expecting a lot of vape mail. I just haven't gotten it yet. I am waiting for my Playboy mod. The one that I have been waiting for such a long time. I got over at Vapor Beast, and it was a specific one that I got. Now the Playboy mod. They had a couple of different versions. I got the 150 watt one. I had it in my hand at New Jersey Vape Expo, so we're talking almost a year ago. And it was gorgeous. Leather. It had this. The one I wanted was brown and rose gold. It was a brown leather and a rose gold, and everybody else had just the white or the black or the white and gold. The black and gold. I wanted the brown and rose gold, and I found it at Vapor Beast. It was cheap. It was only like $39. They had a really quick deal on it, so I picked one up. But it's not here yet. I'm waiting for it. So I will get it hopefully before my envy. So hopefully, and a few other things, tags and heads and all kinds of other good things. And Chindo.
What?
No, I'm kidding, Tiger. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
That's a throwback from the last Mod Envy. I'm still scarred from Saturday.
Oh
So don't
god.
even.
Anyway, yeah, but I should buy one and wear it live on Mod Envy and just talk like it's no big deal. The whole show. It's like, what? What's the problem? It's just I'd like to wear this.
I'm sick that day. Just saying. I'm sick that day. Wow.
Anyway, so that's as far as vape mail is concerned, and hopefully we'll have better stuff to talk about next Mod Envy and then the following DoneDeal.
Now, Condi wants to know, what headset is that? Are you talking about what I'm using for the broadcast tonight? If so, I'm just using headphones and my Go mic from Samsung. Is that right?
Yes, it's Samsung,
Okay.
not Samsung. It's Samsung.
Yeah. But okay, check it out. I'll pan it into the camera. Let's see if I can get it there. Okay, I'm gonna have to pan the camera a little bit to do that. This is my mascot. This is my microphone mascot. This is my little leopard that hangs on my microphone. And you can see I actually got, you can hear it, the fuzzy thing for my microphone so that I don't pop. I got the pop shield for it, so now you don't have to worry about me saying anything that is too crazy. There you
And
go.
she puts that over other things. Anyway, so
What things, Joe? Really? I think. Oh gosh, no, I can't do it. I'm too much of a lady.
Yeah.
Yes, don't. We must keep your lady. You need to keep your lady card.
Let's just say this little pop shield is woefully inadequate. Anyway, let's leave it at that.
Oh my God, Tiger.
Anyway,
Fucking with me now.
Alright,
All right, so let's get into some deals. All right. One important one. I'm not going in order here. So if you go to my blog, I'm not going in order. I'm basically just doing what I think is cool. All right. So let's talk about replacement heads. Let's talk about some head.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Already? Woo, the night is young. All right, let's do it.
All right. Hold on. I gotta. Damn it. Okay. There. All right. So here we go. Big Vam's got him. Okay, well, either way. Okay, thank you. All right, so 30% off all heads over at Vaping. Oh, I never even put this out there. Look at that. Over at My Freedom Smokes. Great website. Been around forever. They've been around since I've been a new vapor. They got everything you need as far as whatever kind of tank you got, whatever. Replacement heads you need are there. Now, only one thing. You're only allowed 2 packs at this price, okay? So, basically, if you have multiple tanks, you're only allowed 2 packs per tank. Or you'll have to order again, whatever, what have you. But it's a really, really good deal. It's a really, really great price. The last time they had this deal, I bought a fuck ton of Cleto heads. And I think I have enough to last me through the zombie apocalypse.
Now, Joe, I've got to say it. I always bring up the photos that you use on your blog when we talk about the deals. This is the photo from today. Exactly what are they advertising here?
This is their photo. What do you want from my life?
I just don't even understand.
What? But she's sitting there vaping. She looks like she's having a good time on the scaffolding. What's the problem?
Listen, I admire her vape. She's got a disruptor. I totally approve. Good job. But what the fuck are you advertising?
Well, I mean, she's just having a good time on the scaffolding. It looks like somewhere, maybe not scaffolding, maybe even just like some park somewhere. But it's not.
This is advertising replacement head. So there you go, guys. Replacement head.
Well, wait a minute. It's not like you see her junk or anything. She's sitting there just hanging out.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway,
if that was a guy doing that, you would not care.
You know what? No, you're not completely correct. I would still wonder what it had to do with the product, but you know what? We're going to leave that. I'm going to go to the other.
Now, if she had hairy armpits, maybe you would have a problem. But other than that, I'm fine with that. And the funny thing is, Tiger,
I'm going to go
I thought about this when I put this in there, because I remember what you said about the last one they did, but the girl was complete. She's like in a bikini.
Well, listen,
this time, at least she's fully clothed.
I'm just gonna go to the other image you used in that. There we go, blowout sale. We'll just go with that. That's a little more relevant.
Blowout. Yes, the blowout sale.
The blowout sale.
Yes. Okay. And she's blowing out vapor, so it works. So anyway, get over there. Use the coupon code MF. S33 off. We'll take 33% off your total order when it comes to replacement heads. Listen, and also, don't forget to check out the DIY section. They have some of the best DIY going. You can get liters of 100 milliliter Nick. You can get, all the flavorings you need. They make great juice. And believe it or not, the regular fruit punch from My Freedom Smokes, just the regular old fruit punch, is really good. If you like a really good Hawaiian punch, like the drink, it tastes exactly like Hawaiian punch. So just go over there, check it out. They got a ton of shit over there going on. And now with the regulations and stuff, you may want to stock up on DIY, just for the zombie apocalypse and have you. So get over there, get yourself some replacement heads. It'll, like I said, you can only get 2 packs per type of head, but who cares?
Well,
get in cheap.
It's a good chance to stock up on the stuff you use, because I know I've got a bunch of different things in use on my desk now, and definitely I need some more Cleto. So I'll
you know what? Somebody says, I wonder if there are any feminist vape bloggers. Well, You know what? There may be, but I'm a melanist. So I'm a melanist blogger. So you're gonna have to combat me. That's just not an easy fight.
Oh my god.
Unless you're Tiger,
Oh
because
my
she can hit
God.
me over the head.
Yeah, and a lot of good that does me.
Is the Nick deal still going? No. No, not yet. Alright, so that's one deal. Let me get back to my blog. It's funny, I go to my own blog to find my own deals, right? Alright, this is a great one. If this is still going, I have to check it out. One thing I have to do, see it's still in stock. They had 700. Alright, come on, is your site down? Don't even fuck with me. Come on. Okay. They did another set of 300. Great. Alright, so, here we go. Horizon Tech Arctic Turbo. Okay.
Can't unmute. Ah, that was a really great deal.
Yeah, now, if you want to get in on this deal, now what this is, in my opinion, is like the early version of the TFE4. Because instead of having one head that had multiple crazy chambers, this uses 3 heads. They're calling it a, just give me a second. They're calling it a sextuple core. Sextuple coil design, and it is basically it's 3 dual coil heads put in. Now you can only put in 1, or you can only put in 2 or 3 if you want. But if you put in all 3, it's technically 6 coils, and it's a beast. It really is. And when you get it, you get the whole kit. It's not just the tank with the heads in it. You get a whole set of replacement heads. I'm not sure if you get the rebuildable that goes in there or not. Don't quote me on that. It's top filling. It's a great tank, and it's only $5. Shipped from the United States, $5. You get the whole kit. If I owned a brick and mortar, I would buy every one they had, and sell them for $9.99. You buy them for $5, you sell $9.99. You get 100% profit on your money that fast. It is so cool. I bought a bunch of them for giveaways. Now I have one. I have not refilled it. I have it here. That's right here. It is a great tank. It's a big tank. Okay, let me tell you, this is no joke. This is a huge tank. So if you're looking for something small, you ain't getting it all.
I'm using one as well. It happens to be the Shamrock setup, and I will say it is a very good performer. And at $5, you can literally vape it with what comes in it, use the replacement heads, vape it again, and throw it out, and you're ahead of the game. I'm not even kidding you. You know, I wouldn't do that. I would actually get the replacement heads for it and keep using it. But you literally could do that at $5 and be ahead of the game. It's a serious vape. Check it out. Check it out. I'll show you.
Oh yes, and she throws it out at me. I've learned. I have to battle vape.
There is no battling. There is no battling because I'll sneak up on you when you least expect it.
But it is great. Again, with that link, get over there, check it out. It's $5, $4.97. Now, free shipping will come down if you spend $35 or more over there. You will get free shipping.
Come on,
you
Joe.
can
You
buy,
know
I
that
don't know,
hurt
what is
you.
it? Seven of these. I mean, 7 full kits you'll get for $35. And you'll get free shipping.
Now, Big Bam asks, do I get leaking at the top with that tank? I haven't so far. Now, mind you, I've got it on a VT 133. It's always upright. So it's not like it's sideways in my purse or anything. But no, it's been totally solid. No leaking from the airflow, no leaking at all. So far, so good with me.
And not to mention, again, United States, by the way. So you'll get it pretty quick. And Honestly, if you don't buy this at $4.97, you're a fucking moron. To be honest with you, you are a moron, because it is literally the cost of a pack of cartomizers. If you guys remember what those were, it's the cost of a drip tip, and you're getting in a full tank system with 3 heads plus 3 extra heads plus all kinds of other shit, replacement glass. Get it. Trust me, you're gonna like it.
And the cool thing is they include blanks with the kit. So if you happen to not like the aggressive vape of 3 coils, you can choose to use 2 and a blank, or 1 and 2 blanks. So you have options. I think that's kind of cool.
Right, so if you want to shoot blanks for a day, you're good. Alright. Let's see if now there is another great tank. Oh, fucking out of stock. Son of a bitch. Goodbye, lost that one.
Sold too many.
Well, these things happen. I mean, when you know, I would say right now on my front
Deals do
page,
sell out.
50% of what's going on is either out of stock or just it's no longer valid. You know, like the 10% off coupon at Fast Tech is done. You know, stuff like that. So I have to, you know, constantly keep, you know, hitting the block to make sure that things are going. All right, so on to the next deal. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something Tiger's been really hitting hard, and that is the Nugget with the 49er tank. Now, I just want to make sure that's still going. Yes, he has sold 237 of these. Now, what's cool about these is I remember when the Nugget itself was $39.99. Now what they're doing is they have the Nugget and the 49er tank for $39.99 free shipping from America. This is from eBay. And all the colors are in stock. That's the cool part. All the colors you guys want are in stock. And my favorite is this. It's not the copper one. It's like the bronze one. It's the one right next to the white. I think that's my favorite color of them all. Because I already have a black one. Tiger, you have a silver one, right?
I sure do, and I'll show it in just a sec. I'm just trying to get that picture a little bigger.
And the cool thing about this is we recently went to Great Adventure. I finally took Tiger there. And Six Flags Great Adventure. And this is what I took. The little Nugget. And when the guy asked me what it was, I told him it was a detonator. He got very mad at me. No, I'm kidding. but you know, you have to, because you had to go through a metal detector, get it, and all that good stuff. But and it was like, what is this? You know, and it's a vape. And I almost said detonator. I was this close, just to be a prick.
I'm kind of circling the one you like best next to the white, the bronze there. Yeah. And this is my setup right now, and I'll tell you, I've been running a new juice I've been trying from e-cigs. Check it out. It's called the Sangria. It's Higgy Sangria. It is a wonderful vape, and it goes beautifully in here. It is my perfect summer setup, and amazing vapor from this. 50 watts available, temperature control if you want it. Now, that's not a big deal to me, but I know for those who it's important to, at least you have that option. But I'm amazed. I mean, okay, most of you are fairly familiar with an RX200. I mean, look how tiny this is next to it. Even I, with, you know, smaller than Joe hands, can palm the whole setup. Beautiful. Hey, vapor, check it out. Pretty impressive for a stealth vape, I gotta say. The 49er tank is no joke. Beautifully crafted, stainless steel glass, and there's something about it that just really, really promotes flavor. I'm really impressed with this setup. I think I need another of the 49er tanks at least.
The mah in there is not a lot. It's 1,000 mah, I think.
1,100 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, 1,100. it's not like huge. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to last all day. This is definitely something, like I said, you take with you when you do exactly what I did. Go to Great Adventure. Go out shopping. You know, you go into the mall. Doing whatever you got to do.
Yeah, granted, it is not an all-day vape. If this is the only thing you're vaping, it's not going to last you all day. But it's great outing vape.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you're switching off, great for that. I love taking this with me when I'm just going to be out for a few hours. It is all you need, and like I say, disappears in your hand.
And it's built like a brick shit house, that little thing.
Oh, yeah. Very, very solid. Very impressed with this. The Nugget is no joke.
She could throw that at me, and I'd actually have to go to hospital. It is a pure piece of iron. Like, this thing is really, really, really great. In terms of build quality. Really cool. Alright, so now, I do like the fact that they do have some matching tanks with the matching thing. I was hoping and praying they got a rose gold tank to go with that kind of rose goldish, copperish, not copper, bronze one, which would be really cool. If they had a rose gold tank, oh man, I'd rock that all fucking day. If you don't know, I'm a big fan of rose gold. Love my rose gold. Alright,
Alrighty,
so.
I'm going to let you bring up the next deal, and then I'm going to excuse myself for just a moment.
Alright, Tiger's going to the potty. I have a cam in there, so don't worry, guys. You'll hear everything.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
I just... wow. Just wow. Like, I am your
No, it's
wife.
totally like... remember Naked Gun? Where he thought he wasn't mic'd, and he went to the John, and they heard everything over the loudspeaker? Freaking hilarious. Hilarious.
Don't even joke about it. I've told our viewers before, I'm not sure if it was on this show, I used to do public speaking engagements. I had an absolutely drop-dead gorgeous colleague who was speaking, and just before he was up, he decided he needed a biffy break, and he forgot to mute his onboard mic, and yeah, some of the sounds that were coming out before I managed to get to the sound booth and demand that they kill his mic. It was, wow. I mean, this guy, I gotta be honest, he was a Calvin Klein underwear model. No joke. Yeah, I never looked at him the same way again. Just no good. Absolutely no good.
Alright, Tiger, I guess you're taking a biffy... You called it a biffy break?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I
Is it
did.
called a biffy? B-I-F-F-Y? Biffy?
B-I-F-F-Y. If you're in Britain, it's like, I'm going to visit the loo. If you're my grandmother, you'll say you're visiting a man. You need to speak to a man about a dog.
What? You know what?
I don't
I
know.
gotta use the
I don't
John.
know.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with the
know.
John?
Well, okay, sure, whatever. In any case, let me know what your next deal is so I can
I'm
bring
just
it up.
trying to
and you
figure
can
out the
talk
biffy
about
thing.
it.
Wait, is it in stock? Wait, no. Well, why can't I hand it to cart? Oh, wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Can he add it to cart?
Alright, stock status. In stock. Then underneath, sold out. Dick.
Oh, sold out.
This was the Nightcore Digital. I had a Nightcore Digital dual bay for $7 from ProVape, and it was a great deal. It was only $7 and like if you click the link, you go there. It says, "Oh, in stock," and then underneath it's like sold out. It's like fuck off. All right, give me a second here. My next deal will probably be the one from Vapor DNA, which will be the mini. Give me a second. They'll be the Tobacco Mini Super Tanks. Those are the cool ones with the blood splatter and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know
Sounds good.
exactly the ones you mean. You got me a blue one.
Yes. Now, guys, you got to check these out. The Mini Super Tank. I've had one of these for a while, probably about 4 or 5 months now. Great, cool tank. They work like any other tank. Fantastic. However, with this, now they offer them in the zombie blood splatter, which I love. The green and blood splatter, and now they have the white and blood splatter. I call that more of like a candy cane. color, but it's really, really cool. And then it goes to the gorgeous blue, the gorgeous red. They have a white, a black, a silver. Cheap though, $17.99. Free juice included as well when you buy this. You will get a 10 milliliter bottle of Millennium juice, which is USA made. I usually get the lychee nut flavor, which is very fruity, unique flavor, but fantastic price. All right, use coupon code Joe10. You'll get it for $17.99. I just want to see if anybody's talking about it in the room. But for those of you out there who have zombie blood splatter mods, because they come in, there's a lot of box mods out there in this color. ProVary makes one as well. There's a lot of homemade box mods out there in this color. I don't know if you're like me. I like to match the tank to my box. Okay, I'm a big fan of that. And there are certain mods that require this. And that zombie blood splatter, that green and red, is just absolutely fucking gorgeous for $17.99. I have to tell you that. So get over there. It's from Vapor DNA. Like I said, all orders get a free bottle of juice. Whether it's $1 or $50, you're still going to get that free bottle of juice. Use coupon code Joe10 to get 10% off your total order on anything on the site, including clearance. All right, just give me a second. All right, I'm gonna wait for one till Tiger comes back. Just give me a second here. There's actually a couple I gotta wait for till Tiger comes back. Let's go with... Oh, that one's out of stock. Son of a bitch. It's not easy being me. These fucking deals I put up go out of stock and it pisses me off. Alright, let's talk some batteries. We got a 4-pack here. I just want to make sure it's still at the same price before I go crazy. Yep, it is. Okay. Now these are kind of, I call these the coffee batteries. It's funny because not a lot of people use these because they're kind of like an outlier. These are the LG HG2s. And basically what they are is the other, they're like the LG HE2s, but they have more mAh. They drop the amperage a little bit. They're 20 amp batteries, but they pump the mAh to 3,000 mAh per battery. And like I said, I call these the coffee batteries because they kind of look like they've been stained with coffee. And you get 4 for $19.16. And I use these. They're great batteries. Never had any problems with them. At a GearBest. And Tiger, I was telling them about the coffee batteries. You know about the coffee batteries?
I don't have personal experience with them, but I have heard great things from other people.
No. What I mean is, do you like the name I gave them, the coffee batteries? Because they kind of look like somebody dumped coffee on them.
Well, what I was going to say is I know Tiny Vapor of Mod Envy had nothing but nice things to say about these. And certainly, she's pushing rather aggressive vapes, certainly, working her batteries. So if she's enjoying them and says they're good and they've got her endorsement, that goes far with me.
Right, and I have a few of these. They were great. No difference, except like I said, they had more mAh. They're like a little bit more expensive because you can get the HE2s probably for $14.99 for 4, but they're only 2,500 mAh. So you're getting the extra 500 mAh per battery. Less the more amperage you get, the less mAh you're going to get. So you got to kind of have that kind of, that give and take. But this is a happy medium.
one thing I'm noticing in the room is they're talking about them being on back order. They'll say they'll be in stock June 30th. This is one of those times where a good deal is worth being patient for. Certainly, you know, if you need batteries right now, you don't want to be ordering from GearBest or overseas. But if you have the luxury of time, if you don't need them like tomorrow, this is a great deal, and you want to cash in and be patient on this. So,
Well, I mean, they're in stock 8 days.
yeah.
You know, it's not like
really.
you're gonna wait a month. You know,
It's a week they'll be in stock and they'll start shipping. So you know, like I say, if you're not needing them tomorrow, this is a great battery to put your money on and wait for them to show up.
Right. And the second thing is, when I put this up, that wasn't there, and that's what happens. You know, you sell a lot of them. Eventually, they start kind of, you know, okay, it's going to ship tomorrow. It's going to ship, you know, in 2 days. That's the shit that kind of happens because, you know, you sell a ton of stuff and you just got to deal with it. You know, like, you know, now it's on back order, so.
Now, 2 more comments from the room. Kim Gal, thank you for your feedback. She says she's bought these from this source and they are good. Excellent. Thank you for your feedback. And one person wants to know, how do we know they're legit? Now, Joe, do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, I can. Easy. Nobody's fucking. You know, these aren't like you know, Sony VTCs. Okay, batteries have changed over the years. Okay, back in the day, you could have worried about having, you know, counterfeit AW batteries, or you can have counterfeit Sonys. There's so many good batteries now. It doesn't make sense to counterfeit, and they're so cheap, even the legit ones. You know, you have good Samsungs, you have good LGs, you have good Panasonics, you have good Sonys. You know, you have good Sanyo. I mean, Sanyo. Who remember Sanyo back in the day? They actually make good batteries. There's tons of different batteries you can pick up nowadays. You have MXJO. You have eFest. There's no reason to counterfeit batteries anymore because there are so many choices that are at such good prices. It just doesn't make sense. Back in the day when we only had 4 or 5 different types of batteries and only some of them were high amperage, yeah, it made a lot of sense to counterfeit. Now, too many.
Well, and I think a lot of the concern is with mechanicals. I mean, when you ran a mechanical, you needed to know that your battery was super reliable. And I'm not saying you shouldn't buy reliable batteries. Absolutely, everybody should. But with a mechanical, you are putting so much emphasis on the quality of your battery. That is not the case so much anymore. Everybody's running regulated mods. Like this is my mainstay. My RX200. I love this setup. You know, there's electronics, there's checks and balances, there's safeties in place to protect you. So I'm not saying you should be lax about the batteries you buy, but you need to maybe, the worry factor has definitely dropped from a mechanical to your regulated mods. Certainly that helps.
Give me a second here.
Just catching up on chat. Any
Yeah,
thoughts?
I actually wanted to give them a link to actual.
Now, Lighten Up has a question. Lighten Up says, any thoughts on a 40 battery? Are you talking about a 40 amp battery, Lighten Up? I'm just trying to interpret the question. If you're talking about a 40 amp battery, I would take those specs with a grain of salt. I'll be really, really honest with you. Anybody that's promising 40 amps at any kind of reasonably high mAh value, they're probably talking about a pulse value, not a continuous output. The most I would trust, and I would only trust that on certain batteries, is a 30 amp continuous output. So a 40 amp output, unless it's a 26650, I'm a little bit skeptical. I think they're talking about a pulse output, which is of course just a brief snapshot of what it can do in a pulse, not a continuous guaranteed output. For the most part, for your regulateds, if you are getting something that is and Freak Mac backs me there. There's no 40 amp continuous output.
Get out of town. Yeah, there's not.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Now,
not
I'm gonna-
happening. Or
Now, I'm going to give
either
you
that or it would be 500 mAh.
I'm going to give you an example of what I feel are, even though they're not quote unquote counterfeits. This is an example. I'm putting a link in the room of what I would say are counterfeit Sony VTC5s. Okay. Now they're not calling them Sony VTC5s, so that's their. They're calling them VTC5, but not Sony VTC5s. These are batteries like I wouldn't put on my vlog because they look so much like Sony's. They're calling the VTC5s. I won't put these on my blog because I know in my heart these aren't Sony's. Number one, the entire top little code is missing. That's your first giveaway. And secondly, the price is just really, really cheap. And if they had the opportunity to say they were Sony, they would. So this is what I'm talking about. If a China vendor wants to sell you something that's real, they will put in the real name. For example, if these were real, it would say Sony VTC5. But instead, they're just US 18650 VTC5. Okay, so if they put in LG or they put in Samsung or they put in the real name, I can almost guarantee you they're real. Now you also have to look for something called style. Okay, if they say this is a Kanger Pro Tank 4 style, tank, it's fake. It's not fake. It's a clone. So. This is just an example. So if I put batteries on my blog, I guarantee you, with 90% certainty that they're 100% real. Hold on here. And somebody writes, all right, so somebody said, these, all right, so hello, Oscar, these are Sony VT5 batteries that shipped to Mexico. I wouldn't believe it. Sorry. If it's real, put Sony in the name. I wouldn't chance it, because a lot of people were selling these on eBay and getting a lot of shit for selling them.
There we go, unmuted. I would tend to agree, and one of the things I'm leery about here is they're not showing you the top and the bottom of the battery. There are lots of sites out there, lots of resources. Now, I don't have one at my fingertips, I apologize, that shows you what a legitimate VTC5 looks like next to
Sun Vapors does it.
Yeah, that's right. sun-vapors.com. That's sun-vapors.com. Check them out. They have a really, really cool resource that lets you know what a legit VTC5 looks like next to a lot of the clones that are out there. The ones that are trying to pass for a Sony VTC5. And the top configuration is different. There are subtle differences on the bottom.
And here's the big one right here.
Be aware.
Boom. You see that little mark right there? That's extremely important on a VTC5. You gotta have that. Now the fake ones have a very light one. They don't even exist on these, because if this existed on those batteries, they would show this. That's the way I look at it. If this existed, it would be in the picture. Sony VTCs always have that mark. There you go. Thank you, Condi. Puts it in there saying how to spot fake Sony batteries. Anyway, so just getting back to those stupid fakes and what have you. But you got to look out for those things. And I don't like pimping anything especially battery. I mean, I'll pimp clones, I'll pimp replicas, but I'm not going to pimp fake batteries, because that could be an explosive situation, no pun intended. I mean, it's like boom. All right, so let's get into it. Before I have to use the little boy's room. We got a new IPV. The IPv6X is just popped. And this is going to be a new trend in the vaping industry. I've seen it with a few mods. It's this new sideline kind of a display. We're used to having our displays here. Like let's take this, okay? We're used to having our displays here. Now we're getting our displays like on the side of the mod, like right here. And the new IPv6X looks pretty sexy. It's a pretty device. This is a 200 watt temperature control box mod. It's coming in at $43.59. That is super cheap. Yes, it is at GearBest, so you're going to have to wait a little bit on it. That is because this is a pre-order. And the reason for that is because, they're just not out yet. Now, I always like getting in line for things like this. They're always fun. Now, wait, let me just make sure this coupon still works. Give me a second. I don't even fucking tickle your fancy with this. Give me a second. Okay, let's see if it's still working.
I gotta say, that's a pretty spiffy looking mod.
Okay, yes, the coupon code works. You have to use coupon code IPv6X when you check out, and it drops the price from $68.59 to $43.59. And the reason I know this is because I talk to GearBest every single day. There is a lady, a representative from GearBest, who hits me up every day. And the funny thing is, you want to know her name? Her name is Crystal Wang. I can't ever miss that name.
You can't make that shit up.
And she's cool. She hits me up every day with prices and coupon codes and all kinds of special stuff and special deals that are going on at GearBest. Cool lady. So she hit me up back on the 17th. I thought it was really cool to put up. I thought it's really it's a step away too. I mean, you look at the other IPVs; they've all kind of looked like like an IPV, just kind of look like that. Just you pull it away, you put your batteries in, whether it's the IPv3 or the whatever. They all kind of follow the same way. This one's completely different. They've really gone off the farm on this one, and I like it. And coming in at 200 watts and at a price of $43.59 with that coupon code and free shipping. Don't forget, great price. And a lot of people complain, why do you pimp China? Well, because not all deals come from not all deals help everybody that come from America. If you're in, the United Kingdom and you come to my blog, well, America Deal's not going to help you because it's going to cost you a fuck ton of money. Somebody in Canada, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So China's kind of the equal opportunity site where everybody gets free shipping and it tends to be cheaper. And by the way, come August 8th, when everything gets shut down, you're going to see a lot of China. Because all the new shit can only come from China. All the new, all that lovely new technology and all the new things that can be invented will be coming from China. So you're going to be buying a lot of your newer stuff from China, because that's where it's all going to be coming from. Because they're not bound by the FDA rules. So get used to it, kids. That's the way it's going to be. Yeah. Who wants something? You guys got to calm down. All right.
No,
all right. I know
we're just having fun with it.
All right, I'll be right back. It's my turn to use the John.
All right, you do what you need to do. I'm going to deal with some questions in chat. Let's see here. I'm just filling an atomizer, so bear with me. I will, let's see. Let's get back to this screen. And, oh, Big Bam is sharing links. All right. Just give me a sec. I ran out of Trill, and it's a problem. So I'm just refilling, and I'm watching chat out of the corner of my eye. And you guys aren't giving me anything to answer, so I am going to keep filling here. I gotta tell you, I'm so impressed with this infamous stuff. Big Bam is quoting me. Yes, infamous e-juice, you are doing something very right. I don't want to go on and on and on, but seriously, for me to receive 6 juices to try and to love the first 3 that I tried, that's a big deal for me. I typically am kind of picky, so.
She's a juice
All right.
snob.
Well, I don't like that term, but the fact is, I am
It's
picky.
true?
No, it's not so much that it's true. Like I say, I can recognize a well-blended juice. Lots of them don't make it into my, ADVs, my all-day vapes. They my usual rotation. So it's a really big deal that these guys are doing something special. Tiger, what is the name of the used vape gear site? That is Trade and Vape. And let me see if I still have that in my listings here. And I don't, so let me grab it again for you. I'm going to go there and just make sure I got there we go. Okay, I'm going to share that link with you. This is the guys that bring us the great conventions, the Vapor Slam and Vape Mania conventions. They're the TVA guys. If you've been familiar with the podcasts, they used to do a great broadcast there, and they're running a. They sell new stuff. They sell new juice. They also sell gently used and in good condition used stuff. You can trade in your stuff there for credit, and use it for purchases or just trade out, like cash out. In any case, I think it's a great idea because it I love a good deal as much as the next person, and it gives you a chance to get a great deal, gives you a chance to recommission the equipment you don't use anymore. Brilliant. Tradeandvape.com.
All right, so we have a few minutes. There's something else I want to bring up. A Cubist tank. Good price. From America. I don't know if you guys know the Cubist tank. I have the Cubist tank. I believe, Tiger, you've used the Cubist tank.
To be fair, I haven't used it. Here it is.
Trader! No, I'm kidding. All right, so she hasn't tried it yet, but it's actually quite a good tank. And shipped from America for $11.40. Coming out from e-cig.com. Really great price. I've used the Cubist tank for quite a long time. Now, this technology they're using in the Cubist, they used in the AIO, honey. What is it called? That one mod that you really wanted me to find you a great price on?
Sorry, that would be the... now, I'm not sure how to say it. It's AIO.
Yeah,
AO. I think... If I'm not mistaken, and I might be, it stands for all in one.
Right. But they use it's basically a Cubist tank and tube mod just fused together. So they use that technology with this. Now I've used this on this particular tank on a ton of different mods. It's great. It's fantastic. And the cool thing is, I call it basically a fill and dump tank. You literally just go in the top, and you just close the top and you're done. It's so self-contained, it doesn't leak. And that's the one thing I love about this. Even without a head in it, it won't leak. It's really, really cool. And coming in at $11.40, this is one of the best tanks Joytech has ever come out with, let me tell you. It comes with plenty of replacement heads. I believe, don't, let me just make sure. Does it come with... It may come with the rebuildable version head in it. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But it does come with a glass drip tip. It's quite nice. It does come with a regular stainless steel drip tip, and all the other regalia. And it's really, really cool. And for $11.40, really check it out. It's a great tank. Will work with almost anything. It's kind of like a beater tank. I call it my beater tank. You know, you get those tanks that are kind of prissies. You get those tanks that are kind of finicky. It's like a beater tank. It's like a 1985 Ford F-150. It's got 200,000 miles on it. You just don't give a shit. It works perfect. It still works. That's what the Cubist is.
That's hilarious.
It's a beater tank.
It takes a beating and keeps on going.
Yeah, it's great.
Kind of like Timex.
Yeah, it's a great little tank.
Keeps on ticking.
Yes, takes a lick and it keeps on ticking like Tiger. All right, so.
Hello, what? Oh my God.
I love putting you on the spot like that. Anyway, so
that's not putting me on the spot. That's something totally. I'm speechless. You talk.
anyway, I was actually going to have you talk. I was going to take some questions.
All right, let's do that. We literally have 5 minutes to the bottom of the hour, and I want to let you guys know, do not disconnect, because when we drop the broadcast, there's going to be a little 2-minute delay, just enough time for you to take a bio break and get a fresh drink, and then DC is going to be back with us. He's going to be taking over the broadcast and running basically until the coffee's on or until he gets tired, whichever comes first. And it's always a crapshoot as to which that'll be. He's got a great music mix. He's got tons of knowledge, tons of DIY, and he likes to deal just as much as we do. So do stick with us. But we still have 4 minutes now till the bottom of the hour. So let's field some questions. Do you guys have anything you want to know?
If you don't, there is one more deal I have.
Well, Big Bam is asking about a Pico deal.
Yeah. That was my newest deal. I didn't know,
Alright.
because we were doing so much from GearBest. I didn't want to overload this place with GearBest
Well, hey,
tonight,
let's do
but
it.
it's still a great deal. For those of you who are interested in the Pico, the iStick Pico, the smallest 18650 mod known to mankind. When I mean small, it's almost like nugget small. It literally, the reason why it can fit an 18650 is that if you look at the graphic, the part where you actually put the tank on is raised. That's part of the 18650. That's how small this mod is. It's 75 watts. Beautiful design. Very popular mod. Coming in gray only. Okay, you can only get it in gray at this price. It's $20.56 with coupon code GB16SALE. We'll get you this. It's a really great little mod for the price, and especially because it's using a full 18650. You're not worrying about small things like 1300 mAh or 1000 mAh like we would on the Nugget or the Micro, the Mini Volt. This will get you your 2500 mAh, your 3000 mAh in a little package, man. And coming in at 75 watts, it's the biggest, it's the most powerful small mod in the industry, I think, in my opinion. I really, it's got to be. It's the smallest, most powerful mod in the industry.
I have to be just in the right place to unmute. So there we go. Just demonstrating. I would concur, Joe. This is a great vape. What I like about this is that I can switch out the battery and just keep on going. There's advantages to those that you can just USB charge and keep going. But because I have a 18650 battery charger, I love those that I can just swap the battery out and keep going. Great vapor, as you can see, really thick, cloudy, and I'm only running this at 45 watts right now. Check it out. Really thick vapor, very satisfying, and very small compared to the Nugget. I mean, it's not a whole lot bigger, just a little bit. Compared to the RX200, it's tiny, just tiny.
Yeah, and like I said, it's like I said, probably, in my opinion, the most powerful 18650 mod in terms of size, and I mean, I don't see how they can make it any smaller, because they had to actually add that little piece up top to make it fit. So, and you're not going to get anything higher than 50 or 60 watts if you're using a small little lipo bag. So I had to bring in the 18650 on this one.
For those wondering, they were wondering what ohms, what resistance this is running at. This is 0.26. So I think what's happened is my coil is a little dirty and it's gained some resistance. It's probably a 0.2 to start with, but
so that's my newest deal. I'll be doing one overnight at some point, finding something to put up. But that's my newest, and it's boom 130 right now. Look at that.
And Dom Long, I would concur. You were thinking it's too small. It's small, but it's not too small. My hands are pretty average girl size, and I can almost palm it. It's just nice.
Here, give it to me. I'll show you.
Here, okay, yeah. Well, in his great big gorilla hands.
In my hands, I mean, I can palm it like the drip tip will still pop out. But you know, I mean, it's pretty small. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Now-
not huge.
Now,
And-
understand, Joe can palm my face.
Yeah, so
Alrighty. Well, oh my gosh, Joe! Thank you, John Q. We promised a juice giveaway.
oh shit, my bad. Oh,
We
by the way, I
have
can
to
also palm an
deliver.
RX200. All right, yeah, let's do a giveaway. I don't know how many bottles we're gonna give you. I don't know.
It's going to be a surprise. We're
it's gonna
just
be a
going
super
to fill
mystery.
an envelope.
We'll give you a lot though, and don't hate me if you don't like all the juice. It's free, so fucking deal. I promise you, none of it'll taste like poop.
All right, shall I pull a winner?
Pull a winner chicken dinner.
All right, let's do it. All right, cross your fingers, people. Let's see who wins.
You gotta do it the other way, man. You did winner.
Oh, I did it backwards. All right, I got to put that. There we go. All right, sorry about that. I was just trying to build anticipation.
I won. Fuck you all. Fuck you all.
Screw
I won.
you. Screw you, Joe.
Fuck you all. I won.
I'm re-rolling.
Dude, I've never won a Mod Envy or DoneDeal ever. I fucking won. I'm taking it.
You did not
Fine.
win. Says me. Says me. Oh,
Come on!
you know what? He has earned it. Big Bam, are you gonna? Yes, absolutely. I think that is totally fair. Big Bam is always here out of the goodness of his heart.
There's no piffing.
No,
You
Big Bam.
Bullshit. You're taking it.
Yeah, take it. Take it. Tell me you're gonna take it. Come on. Just say yes. That's all I want to hear from you. Just nod your head.
Big Bam's gonna
Yeah,
take it.
yeah,
and
he's
take it
gonna.
hard.
He's gonna let me know. And shall we do two?
Fuck it, let's do two.
Let's
so we'll
do
Big
two.
Bam and
Okay,
let's do
so
another
Big
one.
Bam is our first winner, and our second. Oh,
That's right.
our
Big Bam
second-
took my juice.
our second whiner is me. Our second winner is, drum roll please, Enola. All right.
Enola, are you in the room? Could you throw your zip code in so we know you're there?
No, not Ebola. Enola.
Enola, are you there?
Yeah, because if Enola is not awake, we will re-roll.
How do we give her?
Enola, are you with us? There it is.
Boom. There. Okay, great.
Okay, all right. Let me just grab that. Okay, copy. And both of you need to email. I'm going to put the, and actually, Big Bam, you can just hit me up because we're always talking anyway. But Enola, I'm going to get you to, I'll even spell it right for you because I like you. That's winners@modenvy.net. The email is in the room there. winners@modenvy.net. Let us know that you won the juice package on DoneDeal. Very important. Mention DoneDeal and that will find us. Your information will find us, Enola. Congratulations to you. We're going to send you a sampling of all kinds of the great stuff that we get to try out, and maybe you'll find some new favorites.
You know what, John Q? I should do that one day. They want the 50,000 lumen flashlight that I have. It's really not that much, but it's up there. I should give that away on Mod Envy at some point.
You have to sign it.
I'll sign it and I'll have Tiger lick it. Okay, so it'll be good. Like I'll sign it with my name. Tiger will just lick it and we'll put it right in the package. Tiger will lick it and we'll put it in the package. All right, so. Congratulations, both of you. I will get these out to you. Probably pack them up tomorrow. and they will go out the following day. Priority mail, of course.
Yeah.
And we'll get them out to you ASAP. Smokey will get that on winners at Mod Envy, and then he'll pass everything over to me. And then I will pass tracking numbers over to him, and then he will send them off to you. So, it's
All
very
right.
convoluted. Very convoluted.
Well, we are 5 minutes past the bottom of the hour. Thank you so much, DC, for your patience with us. And once again, I recommend you guys just stay put, take your little bio break, get a drink, and stay with us. DC's going to be back with a great show coming up, Jammies and Juice. Give him 2 minutes to pick up the broadcast, and we bid you good night. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week for more deals on DoneDeal.
And we'll see you next Saturday on Mod Envy.
Always. Have a great night, everybody.